SMF Street. We're going to take a look at the daily S&P 500 index. So it's a daily chart. We're going to take a look at a weekly one, but we're going to take a look at where the September rally is weakening on this daily chart. And here's half of my bar right there on this daily chart. And if I close below it, we're going lower. And that means that we put that top up here that we talked about coming up to that 1150. And we also talked about buying that in the money put at the time is that 2480 is the low on the 1150 put, right along with this weekly chart and how to make the money wholesale here. And we already have these live videos with live entries and analysis on the website. They're there. Go back over last weekend and take a look at what we talked about. And we had all the charts there for you. We have everything there for you. And it works for all of the SMF MMTs worldwide. And what it does is that we have pulled back to half of that bar on that daily chart. And stop market orders get triggered. There's support down here at the bottom of it. The 10-day simple moving average for working with a shorter time frame chart just so happens to be, let's take a look. Moving average 10 days, 1124.84. Okay, so we don't hold and build off of that bar. This market's going to get weaker. It's not caving in, but once again, it's a way that we start measuring those tops at that 1150 on that S&P that we told you about. Now, when I pull up the weekly chart here on the S&P rally, again, let's take a look and see what this one looks like. It's very evident that we took out those major tops. And we showed this earlier where that 1153, if you can't get above it and we start sliding, that means we're going to look at how topping price action fails. And we've had a wonderful September rally off of the, well, there's the August pullback. We were short that month, but we got net long. And, it's gone into the tooth. But let me tell you, we broke this upper line right here. We broke that top where it failed, this one where it failed, and we're above it. So that's the bullish part. And as far as the pullback goes, is if we can't take out that trend line high up there, then we're going to keep selling into strength and shorting into strength like we said in the pre-market futures video for all of the SMF MMTs. And we're putting that out every morning starting about 5:30 after we talk with our trading staff. You can qualify. You can get started right now on SMF Street. Just sign up. That's all you got to do. Take that free 5-day trial. Figure it out. That's that resistance on the weekly. And basically what we're doing is if you take a look at that weekly wick right here, you can see where that sell tail is. And we talked about right here at that 1150 put option. And that the 1150 put option is very cheap. And if we do get any ramped up selling moving forward, because we're going into an earnings report that season that starts in October, this is where that slide that bid starts, folks. And if this weekly bar this week doesn't get back up there and take 50% higher on that wick, then that means that we could possibly be in the beginning stage of a short-term reversal on the S&P 500. And that means that taking the bear funds higher would be the right thing to do. You got to close back below. You can't hold support here and expect to get paid on a short. You got to break below this trend line right here, and that upper trend line has to stay as resistance. That means that the September 4-week rally is finally getting price action resistance on the upper end of this range in here right now.